Hey guys, Sarah Mueller here with Decluttering Club and Early Bird Mom, and we are here for day 5 of our 6 days of decluttering. We are in the home stretch, and today and tomorrow are your last days, so I hope that you've been following along and that things are going well for you and you're feeling really good about it. And if you haven't, no worries, you can jump right in today, right? You don't have to catch up, just do today's task and you're gonna feel really good about it, okay? So as you're coming in, I would love it if you could let me know that sound is good and the quality of the connection is good. Just give me a like or give me a quick comment and let me know that you can hear me okay and that we are good to go today. Today we are talking about writing utensils, okay? And you can't quite see everything I have here, but this is a little bit of a problem in my house. Hey Renee, thank you Renee, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. That's super helpful. Writing utensils. I've got like a whole bin of them here, and this is only the beginning. I don't know, the pencils, I think the thing with writing utensils is that they sort of tend to breed, right? Are you with me on that? Thank you, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning, Ring. So I pulled out some of our writing utensils, and I just want to talk about a little bit about how I'm going to go through them and the ways that I store them so that they don't, kind of go all over the place. So I've got a couple different things. I like to differentiate between the things that are sort of in use, right? Like the things that you use every day if you need to grab a pencil or a pen to write something down. And then the extras and the things that, I'm not using every day. So I throw mine in I love these little half-pint mason jars, but any kind of a pencil cup that you have is good. And I keep that out and handy, but I don't want that like stuffed with things, right? Because then I can't find the pen I like. I'm kind of a pen snob, right? Like I don't like every kind of pen. So I need the right pen if I'm gonna write something down. So I keep just a few, right, in a little pencil cup on the counter. So it's like ready to go, super convenient. But then of course you have more that you need, and so you wanna hang on to those. You want them to be available and convenient when you're ready for them, but you don't want them like spilling over and out and overflowing your cupboards or your drawers or wherever you have them. So, and I totally need to weed through these things, but I try to organize and sort and contain. So we bought like a bunch of, like these are sort of the cheapo big pens, and I just have them rubber banded together so that they're in the drawer if we need one, if we need to take a pen like out, we can grab them, but they're not, like this is so much more easy to deal with than having them all loose and kind of falling all over the place. So just think about rubber banding like the extras that you're not using. You can just rubber band them together, and it will be that your drawers will stay neater, okay? The other thing is like these are my kids are pencil snobs. I'm a pen snob, my kids are pencil snobs, and they refuse to use, most of them refuse to use just like the plain old number 2 pencils. I love these pencils, these are my favorite. They don't like them, so they have to have the mechanical pencils, but that comes with all these extra leads, right? Like if your kids or your family uses mechanical pencils, you've got all these little containers and they have, 50 pieces of lead in them. Good morning, Laureen. Nice to see you here. So I've got this little container, and this houses all of there's probably a good 10 little containers here of all these leads. And most of them are the same size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna consolidate. When we're done here, I'm gonna consolidate down to like maybe 3 of these instead of 10 or 20. And we've got like the little erasers, but at least these are in a little box. I don't remember what was in here, but this was like a handy little box. So I just use this to hold all the little thingies. And this goes in the drawer. And if somebody needs a pencil lead or a box of pencil leads, they just pick up the whole thing, and it's not just this giant mishmash in the drawer, right? So containing, sorting, and organizing. By the way, if you are new, if you're just joining us for this challenge, that it's not too late, okay? You can click the link in the top of the post. You can get the workbook. There's some awesome bonuses on the other side of that registration page that you can get absolutely for free. And we'd love to have you join us for this, because things tend to kind of slide during the holidays, and so I thought this would be a really good time to just help people get back on track with just these little things, 10-minute tasks. And everybody says they love getting something done in 5 or 10 minutes. And this is the kind of thing that really probably takes 5 minutes. If you spend 5 minutes tidying up your pencils and pens and markers and things like that, it'll make a huge difference. At least it will for me, right? So click that link if you haven't already. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, I promised you guys yesterday. I promised you yesterday that I was going to give away one of these beauties. This is a coffee cup that I had made. It says Declutter My Home, right? Which is the name of our Facebook group, which is just amazing. And I love what you guys are doing, and you're so supportive and so encouraging. And so I've got one of these to give away. And I promised that for people who shared pictures of their results yesterday, I was gonna give one of these away. So I have picked at random Christy Lesson. I will send you, Christy, one of these mugs. So I'm gonna message you afterwards, but if you get a chance, you can send me a message and let me know your address, and I will ship one of these up in the mail to you. Okay? Hey Pamela, good morning. Good morning. Who else do we have on here? Who else is joining me this morning? It is Friday, you guys. I'm so glad it's Friday. Oh my gosh. It's Friday. Everybody's at school. There's no snow days. There's no snow to shovel. Life is good, right? I'm just celebrating that fact. I read yesterday that gratitude is like the most important thing that we can practice. Gratitude. So I want to tell you guys, I'm grateful for you. We can be grateful for like the little things. We can be grateful for the big things. We can be grateful for things that haven't happened yet. How cool is that, right? Crystal says, hi from South Carolina. Christine, good morning. Hey, Sherry, first day, welcome, welcome. When you get a chance, click that link on the top and you can join me, and I'll send you a workbook for this challenge. That would be awesome. We can be grateful for just everything around us, and it completely changes our whole perspective on life, you know? Hey, Donnie. Hey, Pat. Good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Yeah, we had a little bit of a hard time getting out the door this morning. We were my 6-year-old is the last one to leave, and we usually have a ton of time, right? We usually have so much time. We're ready to go, and then he gets to play. And for some reason today, we thought we had a lot of time, and then it was like all gone. And so he was crying, and I was yelling, and he didn't find them. He wanted to bring markers to school, and he couldn't find them, and we had to go. And then the shoes were a problem. You know, it was just like, but it was just, you know, it was just a little blip. And I was really glad because, you know, I said to him, we were waiting for the bus, I said, you know, I wish we could start over because, you know, it was kind of a hard morning. And he was like, and then he said, bye, Mom, you know, and like, I kind of knew, okay, he's, you know, he's okay. He's forgiven me, and we're in a better place here. Thank you, Pat. Thanks for sharing. I totally appreciate that. So just like look for those opportunities to be grateful, and it's gonna change I mean, I could be like frustrated over the fact that, you know, we didn't have a great morning and that I was running around and I'm not quite prepared for the rest of my day. Or I could just be like, you know what? Life is good. God is good. There's no snow on my driveway. Nobody's sick. I mean, there's so many things to be grateful for. And when we focus on that, it's like, what was I so upset about, right? Like, it's so easy to get pulled down into negativity if that's where you're focusing. But that's not how we want to feel, you know, and it doesn't feel good. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that if you're having a bad day, or, you know, if you're in the middle of a crisis or a tragedy, I'm not saying that it's wrong to be upset about that. But in general, the more we can look for opportunities to be grateful, just the better life is going to be for us, right? So that's my pep talk for this morning. What else did I have? Okay, so I want to see your before and after photos because I've got more things to give away for today and for tomorrow. I'm going to be joining you for a bonus day tomorrow. That'll be fun. Kids will be home and awake, and so it'll be a little crazier than it is normally on these videos, but I'm sure it'll be fun. And maybe they'll join me to go live. That would be fun. So do your writing utensils for today. If you can, share a picture with us. You can share it right here on this post. You can come back and find this video. I do send out a link in the email every day, or if it's too much trouble to find it, you can just go share it in the Facebook group. That works too. Crystal says it's 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, you are in Hawaii. Amazing. That is so cool. I did not know that you were in Hawaii, Crystal. I'm so jealous, but that sounds amazing. So cool. Awesome. Well, I hope you didn't wake up for me, but yeah, pretty fun, huh? Facebook is just amazing. I love that I can talk to you guys all over the world and have my own little broadcast. So super fun for me. Yeah, so take your pictures, grab all your utensils, try out all those markers, throw out the pencils that are like that big or the ones that have no erasers. It's okay. You don't have to find homes for them if you don't want to. If you do want to find homes, take them to your kid's school or, the nursing home down the road. Maybe they'd want them. But in general, these kind of things are usually things that you can just chuck the ones that you don't want and remember not to buy that kind in the future. But I don't know. We have so many of these pencils. I don't even know. I've never bought pencils like this. I like the old school, right? This is my favorite. The old school yellow number 2 pencils. But we've got tons of these and I have no idea where they come from. I think the kids just bring them home from school. But nobody uses them. So I'm gonna collect all these pencils and find, I'll probably give these away because they are completely unused. But that is my talk for today. So do your decluttering, share a picture with me, share this post if you like with all your friends, and maybe catch me tomorrow when we come back for our final day. All right. So I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing day. I'm going to go get some work done and be productive and make the most of my Friday. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.